Well, hello, my friends. It is your brother Zoe coming to you live from the road. Well, not live, pre-recorded. But as I missed my regular Wednesday night update, I thought I would bring you up to date on where I am, what is going on, all while enjoying a little Chick-fil-A. My friend Deborah R., my friend and yours, Deborah R., brought me to a wonderful restaurant last night. Gave me wonderful accommodations at her brand new house. She and her husband just bought a fantastic place. They're in the process of moving from Pennsylvania down to Florida. It has been an amazing few days going through the South. I went through some small towns in Alabama that would absolutely blow your mind. The overgrown trees and the stately mansions. It was breathtaking to behold. I've met some wonderful, wonderful people on this trip, and I can't thank all of them enough for their help and, helping a brother out with a place to stay when possible is always greatly appreciated. I've got to get my butt back to Oregon. I do feel badly that I did not get to complete. I wanted to go deep into Florida. I wanted to go to the Keys. I really did. Time is just not permitting, and I say this every time, and I remember this every time. This country is enormous. This freaking country is gigantic. And even on my best day, when I get 500, 600, 700 miles in, I'm constantly reminded of everything from what Mother Nature can do to you to just the heat, the wind. I'm trying to protect my face right now after a few days with my mom. I seem to have healed up from the bright red Santa Claus look I had there at Frank's studio. But I'm just continuing to have a fantastic trip. And those of you who are maybe on the fence about touring the country, for crying out loud, get out there and see this place. Before I left Panama City this morning, I went and I worked in Panama City 20 years ago. Yeah, just 18 years ago. The company I was working for at the time, we built the Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville restaurant there. And I stopped in to see how the place is holding up. Still looks pretty good inside of there. For a 20-year-old restaurant, she's holding her own down there. I also went across the street and put my toes in the sand. People, that is those beaches right there, that whole stretch. We're talking sugar soft sand, turtles and dolphins and emerald green beaches. It is, honestly, I think they're the nicest beaches in all of America. And I've seen a lot of beaches. I've been from Hawaii to Malibu to San Diego to Maine, the Jersey Shore, Palm Beach, you name it, I've been there. I'm telling you, hands down for me, my favorite beach is probably right there in that stretch along Panama City. Fantastic. I am heading to see my friend Drooby Doo. Drooby Doo. I am going to get my pin. I'm going through Arkansas. From Arkansas, I'm going to continue up to Kansas City, where my friend Abe is hopefully setting me up with a oil change and get a new tire on the back of my Harley, as it's time. It's time for a new tire, and overdue for an oil change. From there, I'm going to head west to Colorado and go up to the top of Pikes Peak. And then, honestly, I'll probably cut through the north end of Utah, clip through Nevada, and try to make it home by Sunday. That means I got a lot of driving to do. I've got a lot of driving to do. But I will continue to bring you as many interesting and amazing sights as I can, and of course, the smiling faces along the way. I always have a good time visiting with Abe Sinclair in Kansas City. I don't think that this time will be any different than the others. Looking forward to seeing him again and his family, his young boys. Just a kick in the pants. Anyway, you know I don't do this. You know that in all of the years that I have been broadcasting, I have never in my life put a banner across the bottom that says, donate here. This is the only time of year, folks, where I ask for a little financial assistance. And I'm going to ask right now. I've got an upcoming oil change and new tire to put on the back. If anybody out there had the ability to send along a little $5 or $10 little love offering in my general direction, I promise you, now would be the time to do it. My last paycheck came last Friday, and it's pretty much vanquished. It's gone. So I'm living on credit cards, and I have a long way to go, including probably 1 or 2 motel stops along the way. And like I say, I need his freaking tire. So down in the pinned comments below this, right down there, in the pinned comments, you will find a link to both my PayPal and my Cash App. Thank you so much to all the people who have been so kind up until this point, helping me out. I could use just a little bit more help, people, if you could. Until we meet again, which will be later, just another FYI, when I get back home, I have put together so much footage of some incredible things I've seen, from Boston to Philly to Maine, Maryland, all over the place. I'm going to do in-depth, long-form videos showing and describing the wonderful places I've been to. Valley Forge, oh my goodness, and the fantastic people that met me along the way. How wonderful they have been. It's been great, people. It's really, really been great. But I'm turning my tail towards home. Thanks again to everyone who has helped me. You're all amazing. And thanks for watching this show. It's going to, I'm going to release some really, really good videos when I get home. Should be fun. Great to see all of you. I'm alive and well. I'm leaving Florida, heading for Drooby Doo's, and then like to stop in and see CB's daughter in Missouri before heading to Abe's place. So that's where I'll be the next 24 to 48 hours. Have a good day, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with your brother Zoso.